Welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We rise now for the Japanese national anthem. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Brazil have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch, too.
So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's hard to overlook the engine of this team, this guy, Wataru Endo. He's an effective shield, we know that, in front of the defence. That's his job. Always keeping a solid structure to things. But he becomes the constant, the power when others are drifting in and out of form at times. He has to maintain a level that always gets him close to a yellow card, but he does well to avoid them. And he's key in this team.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Oh, great, hits a shot! Goal, Brazil! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Brazil gain their reward with an early goal. Ito. Endo. Ito, gently done. Danilo gets across to intercept that. Aim forwards. Now it's Doan. Strong running down that left flank. Kamada. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Doan. And here's Kamada. He's through, now is he in? That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Danilo. Matches Cunha. Oh, good spread. Cleared away. And he thumps it clear. Out for a throw. Gabriel. And here's Vinicius Junior. Neymar chips it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Itakura. Endo. Ito. Long ball looking to counter. Danilo cuts out the pass. Rafinha. Casemiro. Moved on forwards. Short changes him with that pass. Looking to break at pace. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rafinha, and the shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's played forward. Kubo. Tanaka. Endo. That is good strength. Played towards the other side. And here's Kubo. Tanaka. Casemiro. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Brazil in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again then. Endo. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rafinha given the lift of his goal. Caught offside that time. Danilo. Neymar. Danilo. Marquinhos. Danilo. And it's Neymar. Spread out to the left. Here comes the cross.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
And they can counter here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Marquinhos. Gabriel. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Danilo. Rafinha. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Gabriel shifted upfield. Tanaka. Tomiyasu. Kubo. He's in plenty of space here. Nice control. Kubo on a strong run down the right. Kubo, that's been drilled in.
Japan really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Matheus Cunha. Kubo. Doan. Now it's Kamada. Kamada! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Gabriel. Moved on forwards. Danilo. Rafinha. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Vinicius Junior. Played out wide. Vinicius Junior. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a throw. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
And it's Danilo. Another chance from a corner. And it's been taken short. Bruno Guimaraes, cross into the box. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Looking here to chip it through. Kamada gets it away. Rafinha! Herring after the ball here. And with that, the final whistle. Brazil are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean, you felt that all they had to do was release their power and they were going to steamroll their opposition, which pretty much happened.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.